Hey, welcome back. My name is Beth. This is our Liberty House, and today I'm going to be finishing up my garden project series with some before and afters of this whole side of the yard that I've renovated over the past few months. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the other decorative details we've added to our garden recently, especially some evening lights. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, I want to show you what we got and what I think of it. So if you're ready to get going, like this video. If you want to catch up on all the past videos, check out this playlist, and let's get going. My husband and I, Lucas, garden in the side yard area of our quarter-acre, actually less than quarter-acre suburban lot. And I just wanted to add some color to this kind of corner. That's our garage door there. This is the entrance into our patio, which goes into the other part of our yard. But with this project, I really just wanted to add some fun color. We painted our house white a couple years ago, and this wall just was screaming for a mural. I added some stencil pattern to this concrete. You can see from the before picture just how crummy the old concrete looks. And by adding a stain as a base layer and then kind of a fun painted stencil pattern, you can really change the whole feeling of this. I was kind of going to kind of nod at some like bohemian vibes, which I think the stencil pattern really gives off. And then the paint, I kind of wanted to just pick a kind of some mid-mod little vibe colors. Our house is a mid-century home, not super mid-moddy, but built in the 60s. So I wanted to kind of give a nod to that. And if you guys have watched my older video of our patio space, you can see I added stencils in here as well, a little bit more of that bohemian vibe too. So I just wanted to kind of bring that feeling over to our garden space. One of you guys suggested adding some butterflies coming off of this wall mural, and I loved that idea. I went to a cute little boutique store here in Sacramento and found these wall art kind of tin type products, and I absolutely love them. I did find similar ones on Amazon, but I wanted to try to shop local, so I went to a store here and bought some. But if you're looking for this, I will link similar ones in the description below. In our backyard and our front yard, we actually have a lot of cedar / redwood type elements. It's actually redwood because we're here in California and that's what's available. But I wanted to add in some wood tones into this area, and I thought a planter box was the perfect way to do it. Lucas lucked out because I originally wanted him to build one in kind of a similar design as the redwood we've used elsewhere in the yard. But we found these at Lowe's for, I think they were $30. They have $10 ones too, but they looked a little flimsy. So I got the slightly nicer ones, but I think it just adds a cute little moment here underneath the window where I can plant in some annual flowers. So, and then over here on this part of the wall. This is more functional than it is pretty, but I thought the mural kind of going underneath it with some color kind of hides the ugliness of the tools. But having the tools just this close to the garden is really just a functional thing. The system we got, I think, from Lowe's or Home Depot as well. It's just like a yard tool type product, and being under the eave of the house, it protects it a bit from the elements. But here in Sacramento, I mean, we really don't get a ton of rain or anything, so it works out. Another thing we added recently were some twinkle lights, which I love. They are all solar powered, which is pretty great, so you never have to plug them in or use energy that's not free from the sun. But so far we've used them for a couple weeks and they've turned on every night. You just have to put it in a sunny spot. The solar charger, if you don't have a sunny spot, it says you can charge them and the charge will hold for a few days, so you just have to do it every few days, I guess, but we don't have that problem, at least where we set it. We put one here on the arch trellis, and we put one here for the climbing rose trellis too. We wanted to add some more light to kind of the back of our yard, as well as all the way down the fence line. So we found these string lights on Amazon, and these guys are also solar powered, which is fabulous. It has a pretty big solar panel here that gets great sun. So it powers these guys, and it has like a little dawn dusk timer, so you can kind of set it up and forget it. We've actually ordered a second set. This is 100 feet, the 100-footer that we bought, which really, it's kind of perfect. We strung it up through the pergola a little bit, but it reaches to the other side of the garden. I just ordered a second set that I'm going to hang up there and travel the rest of our fence line. Just to add a little bit more light to the yard. Another product we bought are these little tiki torch lights. They look like a flame, solar powered here on the top. And they come with an adjustable size. So you can actually, it came with one more, so it actually came with one more stake, so you could have them a lot taller, but pretty customizable in size and a little on the spendier side for pathway lights, but I love these. It gives off a really nice glow. Also, don't mind all the weeds. Holy cow. We need to weed so bad. And that's it for the garden project series. Thanks so much for following along in my 5-part series. I know it's not totally garden content, but I had a lot of fun sharing this project with you guys. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'd love to start a conversation with you, and we'll be back next week with some more garden content. So make sure to follow along, subscribe, like this video. That's the best way to support our channel. See you guys next week.